Learn some manners. Fans blast Harbhajan Singh for his disrespectful comments towards Nicholas Pooran. We also see where Hailey Matthews, she was named in the team of the tournament, for the ICC Women's World Cup that just recently concluded. What's up, wonderful Sports to the Bone family? What's up? How are you guys doing? A blessed morning to you all. Hope everybody's doing okay now. Welcome back to another video. All right, so in this one, we're just going to talk a little bit about an article that we see floating around. A couple of Indian fans, they weren't too happy with their former player turned commentator Harbhajan Singh as related to a few things that he had to say about Nicholas Pooran. So as we know, the IPL is being broadcasted in 5 different languages, if I'm not mistaken. So Hindi, we have English and a few more. So people across the globe, they get an opportunity to listen to the game, to watch the game, and to understand what is happening. Now, one of the things that we would have noticed over the last couple of years is where former cricketers, they have actually transitioned into commentary position. Yeah, they are now commentators, a lot of them, and sometimes some of the things that they say, it's I don't want to say it is unbecoming, but some of the things that they say, it's really, sometimes they don't even really sound professional. Or let us put it this way, it's not something that you would expect a commentator broadcasting an ear to say. Now, Harbhajan Singh, he was a part of the Hindu commentary panel, and he was actually discussing Nicholas Pooran's dismissal to Avesh Khan. And Harbhajan Singh, he actually rhymed Nicholas Pooran's name with Churan. So apparently he said a phrase, said Nicholas Pooran, Churan in Hindu language. I don't speak that language, so I can't fully understand what he's saying. But, the fans actually came out, my viewers and subscribers, on Twitter. And we're not talking about West Indian fans only. We see a lot of Indian fans coming out and they really went in at Harbhajan Singh. There are a couple of quotes that I would have taken from some of the tweets that I'm going to share with you guys. As I said, he's saying that the fans in a frenzy on Twitter, they really called him out. People saying that, that was a pathetic thing to say, and, you need to go and learn some manners, because they cannot be broadcasting on air and be disrespecting players like that. So the first quote that I took down off Twitter says, and I quote, "Learn some manners." You understand? They say, learn some manners. After your cheap behavior in the past, you should not be making fun of anyone. So they are reminding him that he wasn't the biggest of saints when he was playing. So there's no way he should be coming up and troubling anyone for people to remind him of those days. Somebody went on to say, and I quote, "Worst thing to happen to IPL is would be their Hindu commentary." So apparently people are not actually liking, and I can guess this one is coming from maybe our side. So somebody said worst thing happened to IPL commentary, to IPL is Hindu commentary. Somebody went on to say, and I quote, "You spoil the viewing experience." So they didn't hold back, my viewers and subscribers. They didn't hold back. People let Harbhajan Singh know exactly what they thought about what he was saying. As I said, I don't speak the language, so I am not able to say how disrespectful that phrase is or whatever. It would probably be something like in our phrase where we would, see a man get out and in our language, in our tongue, we put a disrespectful remarks or a disrespectful comment. So the fans weren't having any of it, my viewers. Now, the last tweet that I'm going to be sharing with you, we see where a fan said, "Sad to see someone who would have played over 100 test matches for India use such a phrase on air. Very, very despicable." So they didn't hold back. They didn't hold back. And as I said, it's good. It's good when we see former cricketers come up and start commentating, because they have a good insight on the game. But I always say, my viewers and subscribers, an outstanding cricketer does not mean he's going to be able to be an outstanding coach or outstanding cricket manager. Does same way doesn't mean he's going to be able to be an outstanding commentator. You know the game, but there are certain protocols, there are certain things that you need to stay away from. You understand? And certain things that you would say in the cricketing circle, and it's funny amongst your teammate when you go on air. It's a different situation, especially when you are going to say a thing. You're going to say something that going to get the fans of a particular player upset. You understand? So as I said, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I can't go too deep in it because, as I said, I don't speak the language, so I don't know how deep you can say that comment would have cut. Somebody even went on to say, what if a junior like Nicholas Puran was supposed to approach Harbhajan Singh and tell him two hot words? Let us put it that way, tell him two hot words because of how disrespectful he was. So yeah, but Nicholas Puran seems as if he can't catch a break, my viewers and subscribers. Can't catch a break. Think in the last game he had a 30, and we know he didn't perform too well in the previous game. So this coming in now, I am sure he's going to see that. Even though air players say they don't pay attention too much to social media, they filter out things, a man still going to see. So, but I wish Nicholas Puran the best. He's really going up against it. So that is it for that part. Now, Hailey Matthews, my viewers and subscribers. As we know, the ICC Women's 50 ODI World Cup just concluded. Actually, was played in New Zealand and Australia. They were able to beat England in the final, beat them comprehensively too, to take the title. So Hailey Matthews, our all-rounder, she was named as a part of the team of the tournament. Now, you will remember that she would have scored 260 runs. Yes, man, 260 runs. And, she had that match-winning century against New Zealand. I think it was in the in the first game, where she had 119, I think, off 128 balls, 16 fours and a 6. That really helped us a whole lot. As it relates to her bowling, she would have taken 10 wickets. She took 10 wickets with a best of 4 for 15 versus Bangladesh. That really helped to propel us into the semi-final. Her performances, especially that one, really helped to propel us in to the semi-final. So shout out to Hailey Matthews. You understand? And we also see where she spoke to the media, and she was saying that I have, she's quoted as saying, I have put in a lot of work leading up to the tournament, and I am happy to see it paying off like that. She also went on to say it's a bittersweet moment because the team did not go all the way, but she would have been, she was able to accomplish a few things, but the general thing is for the team to win. So it's basically a bittersweet moment for her. And we saw where CWI personnel would have come out and they would have congratulated her for making the team of the tournament. So yeah, there you have it, my viewers and subscribers. That is basically it as it relates to Hailey Matthews. Now, just to talk a little bit about the boys and girls championship that is going on. As I say, I have to be waiting on the sports news to see updates because I can't see it live where I am at. But it seems as if Kingston College, they are way out ahead. Edwin Allen is out ahead on the girls' side. Last night we had the 100-meter finals. We saw Class 1 where the Clayton twins, one of them was able to win. Brianna Liston of Heidel came in second, and the next Clayton twin came in third. The boys 100-meter final Class 1, we saw where Brian Lavelle, I think it was Brian Lavelle from Edwin Allen that took the title. One could say that, I don't know if you could say upset, but KC's athlete Boaji Nkume was expected to do extremely well. But at the beginning of the race, he actually slipped out of the block, almost fell on the track, was not able to recover, and he finished down the field. So it was very exciting. I think the final, the Class 1 final actually, I think the time that won it was 10.2 or something like that. So it wasn't too bad. My viewers and subscribers, but yeah, it's still going on. It's still ongoing. As I said, Edwin Allen is way out in front on the girls' side, and on the boys' side, we have KC leading JC. So That's basically it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. Gonna leave it right there for now. Sports to the bone. Keeping it informed. Remember to like and share. And also comment, my viewers. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See? I'm out. Big up on yourself.